What's up guys, it's CryptoCop. In our last video we showed you how to set up TradingView to look organized, we added a few indicators, and we set it up for your personal preferences. In today's video we're going to use that setup and we're going to teach you how to find support and resistance lines. But before we get into that, make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button to get notified on when I release a new video. Also join our Discord server, you're not going to regret it. We give out buy and sell alerts and we do live streams 3 times a week where we teach you how to become an independent trader. You're going to love it. Sign up. I'll leave a link to the Discord in the description below. So let's get into it. Okay, so here we've got our chart. I'm using Charge Point Holdings as an example because we've got some nice price action here. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to hide the Ripster EMA clouds by going up here to the top left and just clicking this little eyeball icon. So that'll get rid of that and give us a little bit clearer picture here. So when you're looking for support and resistance, you want to look for spots where a candlestick bounces off of a certain price point several times. So just by looking at this chart here, I can see that the price goes up here and then it rejects around $28 and it's rejected around there several times. So this is a good resistance point. So I'm going to draw that by selecting my horizontal line. And then I want to, the more candlesticks that actually touch your resistance point, the better. So that's why I'm not going to put it way up here where this wick ended on this one candle, is because it's not touching on the rest of these. So we're going to bring it down a little bit, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles touching, and that's a little bit better there. So we've got our resistance line set for that. Now when we look for support, it's the same thing, just opposite. So we look for a price point where the candlesticks bounce off. So we go down here to around $17. You can see that it goes down and then bounces up. This point right here could be considered resistance. So we'll draw a line there. And just like that, we've got a support line and a resistance line drawn. Now let's zoom out a little bit more. Back here we can see that the stock has bounced off of around $19 or so several times. So it came down, bounced, came down, bounced, came down, bounced, and so on. And this is a very strong, to me, this looks like a very strong support line. So we draw another support line here. And again, we want to make sure that as many candles touch it as possible without going too deep. We want to be right around the end of that price point where it bounces. So we'll put it right there. So now we've got another support line. And if we look over here on the right where we currently are with this chart, you'll see that that same support line is currently right around where we're at now. And it bounced off that same support line 3 times already in the past week. So let's zoom out even farther and see what else we can find. So as you can see, here's another resistance. It came up and bounced. So we'll draw a line here. But since there's only one good candle here, I'm going to bring it down a bit so that I can touch 3 separate candles. 1, 2, 3. We've got another support line here. And then if we go up even farther, we can draw one more. Again, you want it to touch as many candles as possible. It's okay if it goes up past your resistance line a little bit because it came back down and several candles are confirming that this is in fact a resistance point. So we'll call it right there. Okay, so now we've got 1, 2, 3 resistance lines, and we've got 2 support lines set up on this chart. Now, just looking at it like this looks kind of sloppy. If it's just you looking at your chart, you know what your chart looks like, you know where you drew your lines. But if somebody else comes and takes a look at your chart, they might not understand what each of these lines mean. So in order to make it a little bit more clear to other viewers, you can do a little bit of customization. There's many things you could do. You could change the color of these lines, or you could make them solid. What we're going to do is we're going to change the color of the resistance lines to red and we'll change the color of the support lines to green, and then we can label them as such. So we'll click on the actual resistance line that we drew, click on our color wheel here, and we'll change this to red. Whoops. All right, we'll do the same here. Just left click on your line, color, red. Same thing here. And then down here we've got our support lines. Click on it and we'll make those green. And just like that, it's a little bit more clear to understand that green is support, green is good, red is resistance, red is bad. We could even take it a step farther, and over here on our toolbar, click on text, and we'll draw some text out here. So we'll make this the same color as our resistance line, and we will call this resistance. And we'll do it again. Click on our text, bring it out, change this one to green. And we'll call this one support. This way, when people come in to look at your chart, they can tell that the red lines are the resistance lines and the green lines are the support lines. And that's how you find support and resistance lines in a nutshell. The best way to get better at this is by opening up TradingView and going to your own charts and just playing around and drawing lines and practicing. The more chart time you get, the better you're going to get. If you guys have any questions, you can always hit us up in our Discord. We're always available. We're very responsive. Again, there's a link in the description below, and that's going to be it for this video. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.